So my son just called and said that his school just brought him to a protest. So he's currently at a f***ing protest. I'm fitting to go rage. Who the f*** said you could bring my child to a protest? Any of our kids to a protest. They see what's happening today. Bringing kids out there now. Purposely in schools. Washington State. Send this out. Washington State. Sending their kids to protest. I'll see you soon. Let me give you a little rundown on the way there. White Center, we call out here Rat City. If anybody from Washington State knows this Rat City is not an area you bring kids, let alone bring kids to a protest in this piece of shit city. If anybody knows White Center, you know Rat City is dangerous. Why are you bringing our kids into dangerous territory with fucking protesting going on? Anyway, I'll see you soon. See you in the next video. It looks like they made it all back to the school already before I could get here. Yeah, so they all just got back before I can get here. All the kids.
Having those kids protesting in the rain. In the rain, y'all. Putting these kids at risk to get ill. In the rain.
Fucking furry teachers on their bikes. Is this really what's going on?
Look at these teachers. This is America right now in the liberal states, because this damn sure won't be happening in the Republican states, not the red states. It's not going to happen.
This is craziness. This is craziness.
But hold up, y'all. Check that out. Look what type of car they're driving. Tesla. Aren't these the same people who are canceling Elon Musk, saying they're boycotting Elon and they're not buying any more Teslas, and they're going to leave their Teslas at home, call an Uber? Guess what pulls up? A Tesla. And they hop right on in it. Deranged set of people, y'all. School teacher, there's his face.
We got the blue hairs, everything. Are you serious? Yellow hair? Oh my God, my kid is at a woke school. What is going on? This is Cascade Middle School, everybody. Cascade Middle School in Washington State. Did you consent to that?
I didn't want to.
You didn't want to do that?
No, after the cops came up, one of the guys was like the guy with the megaphone, like a kid, who was like, do not talk to the federal thingamabobs, whatever it is.
Just believe I will be at the next school board meeting. You'll see my next video when that happens.
Well, we're going to watch his next video because something happened after this video was posted on TikTok. And here it is.
So I've gotten word that my son can no longer go to school because people were threatening to press him and jump it because of my post. Because I was concerned for my child's safety, was not informed that he was attending a protest that ended deadly.
So kids are threatening to jump his son? That's crazy. Now, you only could believe these things to a degree because a lot of these teachers and school principals and so forth, you know, they're liars, man. They're liars. They'll make stuff up. And just because they saw his father online, they said, you know what? We're going to punish this kid. He's not allowed to come back to the school.
These things have been ending deadly, and they brought my child there, 14-year-old child. So now he's going to get the backlash from this, so I cannot put him in school. I'm going to have to homeschool him. Now I got to get a computer. So that's where I'm at now. But yeah, I've been looking for a lawyer. Some people have reached out to me. This is an update. I will keep you informed. But I haven't found a pro bono lawyer. That's why I do have the gifts and go in my profile if anybody wants to help.
All right, so what I did was I dropped his, his TikTok handle down in the description below. Click more if you're on the phone or whatnot. You'll see the description, open it up. You'll see all the handles of everybody that's in this video. All these creators, shout out to all these creators for providing these videos and so forth. So let's get to the next video.
No fear, no hate, no ICE in our state. No fear, no hate, no ICE in our state. No fear, no hate, no ICE in our state.
These are some of y'all kids Hey, I'm going to say this real quick. We gotta pay attention to our children and what they're doing. We gotta keep them close to us. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why at the end of this video when I'm dropping my commentary. And I'm gonna bring something to your attention. For those people who are watching this video on this channel, subscribe to my channel, appreciate you. I know you already woke up, but I'm gonna say something that's gonna shock you. Keep watching. This is what they're teaching our kids. I never knew there would be a time where kids will be allowed to be out of school to go protest. When did politics get into our school system? Oh, you know what? It's called the liberals. They don't care about their children. They don't care about your children. They don't care about anybody's kids. All they care about is the agenda at hand. All they care about are numbers, strength in numbers. They want numbers. They're desperate at this point. And anytime you see anybody or any group that goes this low to the point where they're taking children out of school, I'll tell you this, they're desperate. Let's get to the next video.
Wait, teachers are teaching toddlers how to protest ACE? A wild video out of Portland, Oregon.
Look at these kindergarten kids, y'all. Look at these little children. This is.
Staff at the Portland Montessori School leading kids as young as 5 or 6 in an anti-ICE protest. And people are losing it online. Folks are questioning if this is just totally unprofessional or even unsafe. In the clip, the so-called teachers are basically telling the kids what to chant and how to act, turning tiny children into political props. Parents, neighbors, and watchdog groups are now demanding answers, with calls to revoke the school's license and figure out how this even happened. The optics? Not great. Instead of teaching basic skills like reading or counting, some argue these adults are pushing political messages on kids who can't even understand the issues. For many viewers, it's a reminder of how blurred the line between education and political theater can get. Should teachers really be getting kids this young involved in protests? Or is this a straight-up abuse of authority that needs to be stopped?
It's a straight-up abuse of authority. And I think, we got stuff on cameras now. A lot of stuff are being documented on social media. I think the government should step in and start, putting in laws, new laws. You can't have these kids out there in a dangerous situation to pretty much, put themselves in danger as well. And when we're seeing these little kids being groomed, it saddens me. It really saddens me. These are children that are innocent little human beings. Let's get to the next video.
Am I the only one bothered that these children are getting involved in this political war that's going on? Who decided that it was a good idea for these children to be leaving school in the middle of the day where they are supposed to be safe to go out and protest? As an adult, as a mother, as a sane individual, I feel like it is the parent or the guardian's decision to allow or permit for a child to leave school in the middle of the day to participate in these acts. We all know that these children have not fully grasped the concept of politics. They don't fully understand what's going on. All they hear is, we're cutting school to do a protest. Translates into, we're ditching school to have fun. I saw a disturbing post of a group of children who call themselves walking out of school to peacefully protest. And while doing so, they took laptops and glass bottles and other objects and threw them into the crowd. I saw another post where a group of kids who had left school to peacefully protest were stealing from the store. Of course, those videos were removed. However, I got a good one for you.
They're robbing this man in front of everybody.
What purpose did it serve them to attack this old man, to dig in his pockets, to play in his face? This was disgusting, disturbing, and extremely disrespectful. Most of all, embarrassing. These kids don't really care about what's going on. I can't say they all don't, but for the most part, they don't care about what's really going on. All they care about is being loud, screaming F ICE, and making a scene. These teachers and principals ought to be ashamed of themselves for allowing these students to participate in this. It's a dangerous game you all are playing.
These teachers and principals need to be removed immediately. They need to be removed and gone. I'm going to give you my final commentary on this topic, and hopefully this brings some sort of awareness to a lot of people. So I was thinking the other day, and this was probably about a week ago, and I was thinking about the Democratic Party, and one of the things that I thought about was votes, and years to come. And I thought about this for a second, and I think we all know that come 28, we got some standout candidates in the Republican Party. But I was thinking beyond that. And something came to me, and I thought about it. I was like, damn. What these Democrats are doing, they're using the schools to indoctrinate our children. They're using, let me say it again, y'all, because I don't think y'all really get it. Let me bring it down to layman terms. The schools are used as training grounds for the future Democratic Party. The liberals are in your schools. They're in your children's ears. They're training them. They're recruiting them in schools, y'all. All of this that you're seeing right now, they're recruiting them. They're teaching them how to hold up signs. They're teaching them what to say, how to chant. They're teaching them how to be angry. They're training your kids. It's a training ground, y'all. Go on the practice field. Go practice. Oh, we're going to walk around this little circle right here, this little circle, and then they grow up. And this is how they brainwash children. And they get them caught in the web. And I'm telling you this right now, as you're looking at me, after these next 6 years, because we got 2 more years, 2028 coming, this is 2026 now, and then 4 years after these next 6 years, these next 2 upcoming elections, the Republican Party is going to be in trouble because all these kids are going to be grown. Let me say it again, because all these kids that are in processing right now, they're going to be grown. Y'all think about that.